Impact Radio.
Let's go!
With Sir Blackston and the Masked Hope.
Raw Impact Radio, I am Sir Blackston. He is...
Hashtag and still reigning, defending, undisputed Raw Impact Radio champion.
Did he lose the...
The Masked
He lost?
Hope.
Lost that championship belt.
That's why I left it.
Hashtag
Oh
and
God!
still
Stop!
reigning,
Stop!
defending,
Don't reintroduce him.
Two times.
Conflate his head. Sir, why is it always a struggle with locating this championship belt?
But listen. As big as this guy is,
You should never lose it.
You would think that it's easily identifiable, but I don't know if you've seen all the gold behind.
Oh wow, those are just the legions. Okay, I see what's happening. You know, folks who display their championship belts for no reason. Okay, a lot going on up there. I'm just saying, it's not something I would ever do.
It blinds me, you know. I'm looking for my championship, but it's like the drip, man, the drip.
I can probably look out of my window and see the reflection off of all of those damn championship belts. I look in any general direction.
There's the neighbor mowing the lawn right there.
Exactly. She's like blind. He's like turning it and shining the sun in her eyes and shit.
I'm causing accidents right now.
What's going on with you, brother?
Oh, another beautiful week in the world of wrestling, jam-packed. Rumors and stories everywhere.
Bro, it is hot.
It
is hot. I gotta take this shit off, man. This is a lot. It's a lot, brother.
What do you got? You got like...
There we go. Oh yeah. The official unmasking of Sir Blue. We're not dealing with masks anymore. All right? We're done with all of that. Okay? This is an exclusive. Hang on, give me a second. There we go. You know, you gotta do there we go.
Santa Blackston.
It is my natural hair color. Like, a lot of people don't know this, okay? This is my actual beard. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you've ever seen it. You see me a lot in disguise, so. Yeah.
Trying to suck up the Vince, I see.
Huh?
Hey.
I'm good. I don't want what he's selling. Time for all of that.
NDA coming along.
Oh, man. Let me tell you, 8 pages. 8 pages.
That seems kind of low for the type of stuff Vince into. I need at least 35.
Well, that's just the prologue. Yeah, that's written by Linda.
That's just walking into the room.
Just to pull up.
This podcast went off the rails immediately.
Oh, immediately, bro. Immediately. So this one is going to be a little bit different, man. We're going to start off with Q&A. Your suggestion, I think it's a great idea. Start off with the Q&A. Well, no, start off with news and headlines and then jump into the Q&A.
I'm down.
It makes sense.
I'll switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Keep it interesting for the viewers.
That's right. Still kind of stuffy, man. Just take off these things are it's so meticulous to put. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go.
Now you're looking like Don King.
Oh, huh?
Now you're looking like Don King.
Bro, I've been growing these luscious locks for over 8 years. Don King could never, okay? Don King could never.
Those are some precious curls right now.
Oh, well, yeah, you know, it's Jerry curl. You know what I mean? Got to get the JCJ. The Jerry curl juice. Got to make sure that stuff is on point. Yeah.
What is going on?
All right. Well, you know what happened is you and Jey Uso stole my look. You with the hope shiesties that you're selling through the TikTok marketplace, link in bio, I'm sure. And then Jey Uso pulls up attacking Jimmy Uso, and I'm like, dude, you guys have forced me to now unmask myself. So now people are seeing the real me. All right, they're seeing the Sir Blackston that wakes up and shaves in the morning. All right, the one that brushes his teeth through this luscious beard. Okay, that's the way that it happens. So first off,
you were so influential. You influenced me, your Raw Impact Radio champion and main event Jey Uso. It's not just regular Jey Uso. It's not just tag team Jey Uso. It's not even Jimmy Uso, who I confused for Jey Uso. This is main event Jey Uso that you influenced. You should be proud of that.
You're right. It's big shoes to fill. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy being Sir Blackston. Wake up every morning trying to put this damn trying to put these locks under a do-rag every night. You know, you got to sleep, you know what I mean? And make sure that you don't mess up your hair. Got to moisturize and everything, you know?
Keep them curls fresh.
Keep the curls fresh, bro. Keep the curls fresh. You see what I'm saying? It's not easy. I should have. This is getting to be a lot.
Yeah, let's go to a commercial.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll come right back.
Yeah.
With some questions.
Let's do that. Let's take a quick break. And what folks who are listening on the podcast have no idea what's happening right now.
They're confused. Like, did I miss something?
Check the YouTube. Check the YouTube. No idea what's happening. They're just lost. What the hell are they talking about? We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Sir Blackston.
Oh, motherfucking Moss.
The Masked Hope.
I hate when they make these groups and then they lose. How are they going to get over losing?
Raw Impact Radio.
Raw Impact Radio. It's your Ayo, the Masked Hope, and your Raw Impact Radio champion, along with your brother, Sir Blackston.
What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do, brother? That's right. When this N-word runs wild. Oh, God. Whoa. Slow down, sir. This is a family podcast. Good God.
They're booking T out when you need it.
He coming for you? So yeah, man. So we're gonna switch it up this week. We're gonna jump into the news and headlines, and then we're gonna go to the Q&A, and then at the very end, we're gonna do the Raw highlights and all of the extra stuff. We ain't forget. That's not even a segment. It's just something I didn't forget about. So you'll see. So,
Yeah.
As we're gonna start out, man, CM Punk was at Bound for Glory.
Yeah, he was backstage apparently. He wasn't on the show. Believe it's Fightful that said they offered him a contract, but he turned it down. And if they were to pay him what he was making in AEW, he'd be making 15 to 20 times with the top paid Impact Wrestler salaries.
So wait, so he officially turned down the contract?
Yeah, that's the report.
Now, was this a long-term contract, or was this a, hey, you should appear tonight contract?
It wasn't specified, but they definitely wanted him to appear at Bound for Glory. So I assume it's long-term. So why wouldn't you want to lock him down long-term?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of them deals where, you know, you got him in the building, you can't let him leave.
Yeah.
So I would assume, especially for them who are, I can't, dude. Excuse me, this is a lot. This is because it's everywhere, dude. It's all over. There we go.
Whoa.
There we go. Oh, that's a lot better.
What is that?
Do-rag straps. All right. A lot better.
Anybody else seeing this? Did my man just take off his hair?
What do you mean? Shit. Oh my God. No. I didn't. What are you talking about? Brother?
This is confusing.
Like 5 different co-hosts. I don't know, man. I just like to eat my vitamins, say my prayers, forget shit, say the N-word.
He did not just say that.
Shut down.
Tell me he didn't say that.
I don't know.
Sometimes you got to book yourself to win.
Oh, man. No. But I mean, it's so CM Punk. You're going to take me seriously looking like this, right? You're going to take me seriously. People looking, oh, that guy's a reputable source. No, but Impact is rebranding as TNA, which is big deal.
Huge news.
So
apparently,
I know that they're going to put a lot more into production. They're going to be going after higher venues. If you want to sell those tickets, maybe you do build around a guy like CM Punk, and maybe the investment is worth it.
Absolutely. If they got CM Punk, they definitely could book bigger venues.
Yeah.
That's just money right there. He proved it in AEW. He was a draw.
Can they get CM Punk?
No.
Damn.
I mean to answer so harshly, but no, there's no way they could afford him. They gotta take out a loan or something to be able to afford CM Punk.
I mean, who's their parent company again?
Anthem? Is that Anthem?
Yeah, I think it is Anthem. So
yeah.
Anthem. If you're CM Punk, is it worth it for you to take the pay cut to show that you can play ball?
Yeah, because then when your contract, well, He's older, so he doesn't have much time. So a 2-year contract.
Yeah. Or maybe even a 1 year or several months. And just show, hey, I can play. I can be in a ring with Will Ospreay and my ego not get out of control. Or I can be in a ring with Moose.
I'm good. I'm calm. It just to show that you can work with people, and this is a fluke in AEW. To give WWE like, all right, maybe he's changed, and we'll bring him in. So we don't even know. He might be going to WWE anyway. You keep stroking his beard.
No. Because this is how I think. This is how I think. I always think like this. This is my real beard. Come on. No, but I do. I agree, man. I think all of this is just a misdirect, and he's going to be a Survivor Series.
I wouldn't be surprised. I still don't see it, but they've been teasing it a lot at this point. If he's not coming, people should riot.
Do you remember, when they were teasing, the Last Dance and, the second episode of Collision, and they switched it automatically to a larger venue because they knew shit was going to go down if you bring CM Punk into the building, and the reaction.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man, everything is prime right there. Money. Triple H is about money. The new management is about money. Vincent Kennedy, money. I'm just saying, nobody walks away from money.
They even cut down the stage. They made the stage smaller, so that they could fit more seats.
I didn't even think about that. Yep.
Well, so if the CM Punk's not coming, it's war in the streets out here.
People gonna be, that's the reason we ain't got no Titantron, because of CM Punk. Damn Skippy. Now if they put the Seth match on last at Survivor Series. No, there won't be a Seth match.
Wait, what?
Would there? Who was Seth face? He's not going to face Roman, and I know they're doing,
Are they doing the whole brand warfare thing?
I don't know that they're going to do brand warfare, but I was thinking about it, and kind of by default. I mean, most of the Bloodline is on SmackDown. All of the Bloodline is on SmackDown. The Judgment Day, they're a Raw act, but everyone that they're facing is on Raw for the most part.
Yeah.
Who, and I guess this blends into one of my other questions, who rounds out the 7? Or I should say in this instance, the 5. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Because Homelander's team is the 7, all right? In the show. Oh, it's Homelander in the 7. So you got Cody, who's obviously Homelander,
okay.
And Jay, and maybe Sammy. Who are those other 2 spots?
Well, I want to say it's KO, but he's not there anymore. Probably Drew McIntyre.
And Seth freaking. Seth freaking Rollins. This is how you get Seth versus Roman again.
What's the motivation? What's the sauce here?
He doesn't like the Judgment Day or the Bloodline. He was shouting them out again last night, both of them.
Is that enough, though? It's wrestling.
Do we need enough?
Anything is enough, really.
Everything. I don't know, man. Maybe it's a reach.
Might not be. You can't really put anything past it in wrestling. It's like we've had feuds over people. I don't know, people stepping on someone's shoe or something. Yeah. It's anything could create a feud.
Yeah, it should be interesting, man. Brock Lesnar is not going to be a crown jewel.
Yeah, this is the first Saudi Arabia show that he's missing. I believe it's PW Insider. The report said they're not using him because they don't have problems selling tickets in Saudi Arabia, so they're saving them for shows where they have problems moving tickets.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Makes sense, but I don't think the Saudi Crown Prince gonna appreciate that.
I mean, in the past, excuse me. So you're saying at previous shows, they would have had issues moving tickets if they didn't have Brock Lesnar? It's not like the WWE is always in Saudi Arabia. So you're saying there's no way that they could have moved them tickets without Brock Lesnar?
That's what the report's saying. They would have definitely sold out without Brock Lesnar. Just the fact that WWE's coming to Saudi Arabia.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. I guess they're saying, well, this, Triple H is booking now. So they're pretty much just saying Triple H is like, nah, we don't need this month. Huh?
I don't know, man. What you gonna do, brother? You know what I mean? If it's you. We gotta put Brock on the card.
Yeah. And Brock just there for the payday anyway, so that's probably gonna. You know what? Talking about it now, I feel like this is Brock's punishment. Like they know Brock just want the money, so they're gonna make him miss this big payday so he could show up at other events.
When's the next time you book Brock Lesnar? If it's you.
Survivor Series. If it was me, Brock Lesnar doesn't want to be there all the time, so he's showing up at all the big folks.
Does Brock join the 7? I mean, you know, he and Cody are cool.
They were a tag team.
I'm saying. He was basically Brock Luther King. Do you think that Cody can bring Brock in for the Survivor Series match as the 5th member?
No. After what happened last time, why would he? No. It doesn't even fit. At best, wasn't there a stipulation that Brock was never supposed to face Roman? Well, I guess for the championship.
Yeah. But they were going to face off in a tag match that night anyway.
Yeah.
He can do tag matches.
See, what happened is Brock remembered his contract. It's like, oh, I'm not supposed to face this guy. And he's like, you know what, Cody? F5.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting, man. I don't think that Brock should be booked before WrestleMania.
Well, you got to keep him fresh. I mean, they got to keep him like warmed up. You can't just have ring rust at WrestleMania.
I mean, it's Brock Lesnar.
It is Brock Lesnar.
It's Brock Lesnar. You put him in there with Gunther
Ooh.
at WrestleMania. That's Brock Lesnar and Gunther right there. That's your specifically. You can brand that.
Yeah, big meaty men slapping me.
What
if Brock Lesnar takes the Intercontinental Championship from Gunther?
He's not going to take the Intercontinental Championship from Gunther.
I mean, if Vince was booking.
Well, if Vince was booking, he'd have already taken it. Brock Lesnar. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't book him before WrestleMania, though.
I feel like you need him. You need him every once in a while. You need him to pop up and surprise the people.
Interesting. What else they got going on?
Apparently Lana said in a recent interview that Vince told her WWE makes $100K per minute.
Jeez. Yep.
I could totally see it.
That's a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, like while on TV, while on TV, they make $100K per minute.
Well, I mean, through merchandising, you know, their deals, you know, advertising dollars, ticket sales, you know, yeah, I'm sure they do.
Possible.
I'm sure they do. The thing is, why? All right, so let's say you're paying Shelton Benjamin $500,000 a year, right? You mean to tell me Shelton Benjamin wasn't worth 5 minutes of Monday Night Raw? Why is he gone, Hope?
I don't know. I want to cry. Doesn't make any sense. This is because there was a part a while ago that says at minimum they make main roster stars make $500,000.
Yeah.
So you paying these dudes just to sit backstage and catering. That's the crazy part. At least throw them on TV, let them get squashed by somebody.
Wow,
make more sense than have them sitting and catering.
Not a fan, man. Not a fan. Anything else going on in the world of wrestling?
Actually, yeah. Did you see Rhea Ripley top PW Insiders top 100 women?
Did she?
Number 2 was Julia, and number 3 was Bianca Belair.
Wow, Rhea Ripley. Did she wrestle enough to be at the top? I guess.
You could, but wrestling is a balance of on-screen work and in-ring work. So she's definitely been killing the on-screen work.
Yeah,
she's the leader of a dominant faction right now. You can't argue that.
Very much so. Very much so.
As far as in-ring, they've been using it sparingly in-ring, but they've still been wrestling.
So that's the PWI women's list.
Yeah.
So I want to bring him on. The guy that does the BWI list.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's like basically a list of black wrestlers.
I actually just saw that.
Yeah. So I want to get him on just to see kind of how he formulates his list.
Bro, I'm down.
How do you watch that much wrestling to know who's, you know what I mean? Like that's a lot because he's got indie guys, and I don't know that he has the team that PWI does. But that's a lot of wrestling. Yeah.
Well, PWI, I assume they have a full team, and like each one watches. But as far as that guy, he does the BWI list. If he watches all himself, kudos to him. Because how do you have that much time?
Now, is the regular PWI list all male, or is there's male and female in the original list, right?
I think so.
Huh.
But this one was specifically for women. They had the top 100 women, and there was a big argument because the 4 horsewomen wasn't even in top 10. which none of them has really been
it
wrestling
tracks.
a lot
It tracks.
the whole year.
Yeah, I can't see Bailey in the top 10.
No.
She hasn't done enough this year, and they haven't really defined her. Charlotte, she just pops up every now and then. There's no real threat with her. Becky, you could say, is probably doing the most out of the ones in the WWE, and Sasha.
Didn't she just come back?
She just came back, and Sasha's wrestled 3 or 4 matches this year.
Yeah, before she got injured. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how you gonna?
Yeah, none of them should be in the top 10, really.
Bro, can we talk? We didn't talk about that press conference. Not press conference, but that autograph signing where she got on the fan.
Oh, yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I thought she was a little aggressive with him, but I understand her frustration. I can imagine people coming after her, constantly asking these questions and reading her reports and stuff. So I understand her frustration, but I felt like she came off a little harsh.
See, I think about it like, and I agree with you. It did sound a little harsh. 2 things. One, she's a heel. And she's a person, and she's a heel. And, I look at a guy like MJF, and I think I talked about this on TikTok. MJF openly flips off children and disrespects parents in front of their kids. You know what I mean? And says, hey, kid, you're adopted. And nobody bats an eye. She gets snippy with one guy who asked a, admittedly dumbass question. And people are ready to excoriate her.
But that's the thing. You expect that from MJF.
He's a heel.
Really expect it from her, though.
He's a heel. She's a heel. She's done press conferences where she tries to get on the press. I know I saw the New Japan press conference, and it didn't go well because she's not MJF on the mic. You know what I mean? But she tried it. So maybe that's what she was going for. I'm just trying to just figure
calm the storm a little bit. I understand, but hey, it is what it is. It wasn't. I didn't feel like it was anything drastic, but. People making mountains out of molehills here.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you, brother, man. You can't be making mountains out of molehills,
I can't even look at you. I'm going to just keep laughing. Oh.
That's right, man. Well, you know what? Let's, anything else from the news front?
Let me flip through real quick. I feel like there was one other thing that I may or may not.
Yeah, I don't do flips. You know what I mean? I don't do flips, brother.
This one. YouTuber named Destiny FOMO asked for Kishi to stink face.
What?
He refused. His exact quote was, I'd swallow this girl's butt. I'll swallow this girl's face in my butt.
You know what? That's not better.
But she is tiny too, so he probably will. Her head is gone if he stays.
That is such a strange request.
It went viral, so it worked.
That sounds like some OnlyFans shit.
Yeah, and I think she does have
I bet she does.
The old payment site.
Well, she fears no man. You know what I mean? She fears no man, no beast, or evil, brother. So
she wants to see the deepest, darkest places in the world.
That's right. She woke up and realized life is a great gift, and people are awesome, and life is worth living. Outside of the ass of Rikishi.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yes.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
400-pound Samoan man sitting on this chick's face. I mean, if that we don't kink shame here, so if that's what she into, go ahead.
Yeah, that's true. Wild, but yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Let's take a quick break. Come back with Q&A and do the Raw deal. We should be good to go.
I am down. Let's do this.
All right, we'll be right back after this.
Sir Blackston.
Oh, motherfucking Moss.
The Masked Hope.
I hate when they make these groups and then they lose. How are they going to get over losing?
Raw Impact Radio.
Raw Impact Radio. I am Sir Blackston, I promise, okay? I promise. We took the, because listen, all right? We took the, because it was getting hot. You know what I mean? So this is the actual beard. This is the actual face reveal here. And of course, my co-host.
Hashtag and still. Reigning, defending, undisputed Raw Impact Radio champion, the Masked Hope.
Jeez.
Wear like a bra over these middies and these man titties.
Not middies. Not middies, though.
Yeah, these middies. Before we jump into questions,
yeah,
there's one story I forgot. There are reports that they were screen testing some new tag team championship belts. Gold with black straps and gold and silver with one blue strap and one red strap. So we might be seeing new tag titles. So.
I like the gold with black straps idea. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of the gold with black straps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want to stop stroking the goddamn beard.
No, I'm blow drying it. Gotta blow dry it, man. It got a little bit sweaty. So I just gotta, there we go. We're good to go now.
Oh, I look like the abominable snowman out here.
Pantene. For all those asking, okay? Pantene.
I don't think anybody asked. But anyway, yeah, I'm a fan of the black straps.
I like the black straps, but yeah, I'm here for that.
I haven't been liking the blue and red straps. Like, that's unnecessary, especially since they're not defended on Raw and SmackDown separately anymore. Anyway,
exactly.
Combine those things.
I mean, if you're gonna have one, I don't like the idea of having one blue and one red. Like that's weird.
Yeah, it's clashes.
Yeah, I feel like if you're tag team championships, they have to both look the same. Like I don't like the idea of two belts looking different if it's a tag title.
What if they have like the right side red and the left side blue? Like,
I think that's a lot.
Would that make it better?
I think that's a lot. Who did that? Was it Andy Kaufman? He had a belt where like half of it was blue and half of it was pink or something like that. The intergender title. Somebody did an intergender where it was like half pink and half blue. I don't like that. Maybe it was what's his name? He used to come out with Carmella. Oh, he didn't have a chin.
James Ellsworth.
James Ellsworth. Yeah, I think his intergender had like one side pink and one side blue. It's a shame that was the memory jogging piece of it. That's what got you to know who he was.
Yeah, the chinless guy.
Yeah, the guy with no chin. Yeah, I think he did. No, I'm a big fan of black and gold, man. Big fan. I don't like that they have to refer to it as the gold, and we're looking at it, and clearly it's not the gold.
Yeah, right.
So
yeah, keep it simple, man.
Make it easy.
Give me back some gold.
Yeah, and now the question is less about the color. Like for me, it's more of the plate design. Are they going with a different plate design, or are they just going to put black and gold plates on their current tag titles?
It doesn't sound like it's a different plate design. It sounds like it's just the same thing with just different colors on it.
Wow. I feel bad for the people who don't like the WWE Championship design.
Yeah.
Because that's going nowhere, dude. They just put that thing out in front of the damn headquarters. That thing is going nowhere. That design is sticking around forever.
That's gonna be that for at least another 10 years.
You better like
they
it.
Just built that thing.
There you go. Like it or love it. Because whatever, you have no other options. Oh,
yeah.
What if the tag titles are another version of that? That would.
That'd be gross.
Yeah. I remember when they first started doing that with the Universal Championship, they were saying they were going to update the U.S. title to be like a red, white, and blue version of the current WWE Championship. Yeah. I don't know if you remember all of those rumors they had around it.
I don't remember hearing that one. Yeah, that'd be gross.
Yeah, I'm not here for it.
But I guess they were trying to go for like the UFC type feel. All the UFC belts look the same, but it's just like in name there's a bantamweight and a whatever
right,
other weight, heavyweight,
middleweight, women's, and all of that stuff. They all do look the same. But I like the variety. I don't like the current Intercontinental Championship, but whatever. When have they ever listened to me?
I did like it at first. I don't like it now. So
I immediately hated it because it replaced my favorite design. Man, I love that classic IC belt.
The oval one.
Actually, that one too. That's my second favorite. But the classic IC belt.
The
black strap.
I wasn't a big fan of that. Well, oval was my favorite.
It's because I grew up on it.
Yeah, same.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Cool. So let's get into these questions, man. We got about 5. Cool. Well, 4 and a statement. Code line is a fraud. Who will dethrone Becky Lynch? I think it would be Cora Jade when she comes back. I don't think it will be Jade Cargill because she'll be on Raw.
That don't mean anything.
Exactly. Code line. Becky Lynch is on Raw.
Right?
I think it's going to be Jade Cargill. Is your phone moving? What's happening? Where's it going?
I got a real tunnel. Why this man decide to climb under under the tripod is beyond me. You got a whole living room, and this man decide to climb under the tripod.
I'm like, yo, bro, earthquake out there. Like, what's going on, bro?
I'm just like, it's happening. I can't reach him to be like, nah.
What you gonna do, brother? You know what I mean? That's just how it is. So, it is
what were you saying? It could be Jade.
I think Jade.
It makes the most sense to me.
Yeah, and
she's
that way,
new. She needs to be crowned.
Yeah,
we can't take the title off Rhea Ripley. Is there another champion?
Io.
Oh yeah. Damn. We can take the title.
Damn. You could. I think it makes sense because I think they might want, just a little bit more development on Jade, and I think NXT is where they'd like for that to happen. But if she can hold the championship while she's doing it, get some eyes over there on the brand, you can justify having her on NXT as well as on Raw. I feel like they're kind of doing something similar with Dominic, where there's just like a certain step that they want them to reach. But I could totally see Jade.
Yeah, no, 100%. I wasn't even thinking of Jade. I was thinking more Tegan Knox.
Ooh,
because she was sort of getting pushed. But right after you said that, I'm like, oh yeah, Jade.
Jade is always the afterthought. With hope, like what's going on?
She's not the afterthought. I just forget about her. She's great, but I don't see her.
She hasn't done it. She hasn't done anything on screen yet to make you think.
It's like, oh yeah, she is here. I'm still in the back of my mind. She's still on AEW.
Wow. Stephen Lally, if y'all were booking WrestleMania, would you have Jay versus Jimmy be for the world title, or does it not need it?
It's not worthy of it.
Not worthy of it?
No. That's a
sir
upper mid card feud.
Sir,
that is not a main event feud. Despite
Seth is facing Drew.
Trying to call him main event Jay. No, bro. He's upper mid card Jay.
Seth Rollins is facing Drew McIntyre.
2 main event acts.
Wow. So you don't think that between now and next April, either one of those guys is a main event act?
Jimmy or Jay? No.
Wow. Bro, you don't even know which one is which. How can I trust your words? You don't know which one is who. And they're not even identical twins. They're fraternal twins, and you still don't know the difference.
They look alike to me. They all look alike to me.
That's dangerous. That's a dangerous way of thinking.
If he was main event, I would be able to tell him from his brother. You know how I tell which one he is right now? He's on Raw. That's the only way I could tell any Jay. So when Jimmy pulled up to super kick him, I was like, oh, why is Jay super kicking himself?
That's terrible. Let me tell you something, Masto. Okay? Because not only could I see it being for the World Championship, the only reason that I don't want it for the World Championship is because it doesn't need it. If they tell the story right between now and April. I don't think The Rock and Roman needs a World Championship if they tell the story right. But if they do, you think The Rock and
Roman does?
You think it needs a World Championship?
Because that's the whole point. The Rock is the actual real life tribal chief. He's the head of the Anoa'i family.
Does tribal chief mean champion though?
No, it doesn't mean champion. But just the fact, if you're gonna beat The Rock, the title needs to be on the line for the ultimate crown on top of you being tribal chief. Like, because you now you're tribal chief and you're still WWE champion.
Well, let me point you back to WrestleMania 18 when The Rock faced a real American, okay? And that match was not for a world championship. Yet, what was the world championship match that night? Does anyone know? Does anyone know?
Exactly why it should have been.
Does anyone know? No, because that's not the one. Everybody remembers Rock versus, a real American. Fight for his rights with every man.
That's why it should have been for the championship, because that was the one everybody wanted to see. So you throw the championship on it, then you add value to the championship itself.
It didn't need it. The value was there. Rock, Hogan, Jimmy, Jay. It's right there. It writes itself.
You know that ain't true. You know damn well You know damn well you
Bro,
lying to
Jimmy
yourself right now.
J. Rock Roman. Jimmy J. Oh my God.
I'm surprised you didn't bite your tongue. Like,
I can't.
spitting that line.
I can't.
all that beard in
This
the
damn beard fur is like everywhere, dude. It's such a long day. Oh man. Gabo, Naya, and Rhea. Okay. Right on. Phil Khan. No, do you have any thoughts on Naya and Rhea, like going one-on-one? Like, are you here for that?
I am not here for that. I don't want Rhea to get injured. So,
bro,
I mean,
Naya hasn't hurt anybody in like weeks. Okay, like, yeah, in like weeks. I think we're good to go. When's the last time Naya hurt someone?
Like you said, in a week.
And even that wasn't real. She didn't really hurt. You know what I mean? That was all in storyline.
But I wouldn't be surprised if she actually bruised the rib or something. She full force on Rhea's rib cage. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was true. They just don't want to say it publicly.
I think. I don't want to say I think. That's strong. Possibly no one got hurt, man. Yeah, possibly no one got hurt.
She officially hasn't hurt anyone yet.
There you go. I mean, technically, the last person she hurt was Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair. Oh shit! Oh god, so many.
You gotta just keep going down the list.
You know what I mean? Damn. All right. Yeah. All right. So yeah. Okay. Listen. All right. I don't protect these people. I'm not their lawyer. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to be up here. So
you fighting for her like you are.
Someone said that. Well, actually, a lot of people said that they think that Nia is going to come out on top in that 5-person match.
I don't think so. They're not going to just take the title. No, they might, but I don't think they're going to just take the title off of Rhea and give it to Nia just like that, off of a win. And Rhea is definitely not getting pinned for it. So
maybe that's how you get to. Maybe that's how you get to Jade and Nia.
I don't want to see that either.
We just got her. Don't break her immediately.
That's what I'm saying. Breaking your new toys already? Come on.
Phil Khan, do you guys ever have any guests on the show? If so, how do you get to be a guest? I love what you all do, by the way. We do. Phil's a good dude.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, I met him. I met him and Loff at the same time in person at Raw 30. Really, really cool. Cool people. Yes. So, to Phil, yes, we do have guests. Usually if there's something pertinent going on in the news, like we'll reach out to people according to it. So like when things were happening with Cody, like we reached out to T.O. and had him come on. So yeah, no, we got our eye out, man. And definitely we'll be in touch. We'll be in touch.
Check your DMs.
We'll be in touch, Phil Khan.
You hit us up. We'll get this out of it. We'll get this worked out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anybody else out there you want to be a guest on the podcast, hit us up. If we have availability, we'll get you on it.
Jesus. What was the worst storyline of all time? I think Mr. McMahon's illegitimate son, Hornswoggle. Illegitimate bastard son, Hornswoggle.
That's the worst ending. One of the worst endings of all time.
Dude, they should have just stuck it with Kennedy, dude. That was terrible.
Yeah, that would have been perfect.
Yeah. You could have rode that for the next year or so, if you did it right.
Yeah.
They did not.
Yeah. Did not. Yeah. It's a reoccurring theme. Worst storyline of all time. I can't think of a full storyline, but moments in a storyline. Katie Vick.
Yeah, that one definitely stands out.
Yeah.
Bro, what were they thinking?
Well, Triple H said in the story, they had two options to do this thing. Vince's option, of course it was Vince. Vince's option was to choose going into the casket and banging the corpse. They were supposed to. They were arguing about it, and Vince is like, "All right, we'll just shoot both, and we'll pick one." So they shot the one where Triple H goes into the casket and bang the corpse, and Vince is like, "All right, that's a wrap."
And they were like, "Let's."
They didn't even shoot the other one.
I don't know what happens with them, dude. It's like, yeah, always the worst option, dude. That is hilarious.
Yeah. Got swindled by Vince.
For me, it's not really a storyline. It's just, everything they were doing, this isn't the one, but this is just an example. Everything they did with Bobby Lashley when he first returned, from the sisters to the pose to the thing with Lana, like a lot of that shit was just horrible, dude.
Yeah.
Horrible, brother. The sisters is really what messed it up.
Had your boy Max Caster in there.
Bro, and I'm like looking, I was like, yo, is that Max? And then he started talking. I was like, bro, that is Max. Like, what the hell? His character is one that you could put him anywhere. If you go back and look at his stuff with the Shook Crew, you could do absolutely anything with him. So it didn't surprise me that he was doing that. But I was just like, bro, why? It's not around him or anyone else that portrayed the other sisters. More about like, why are we doing this with Bobby Lashley?
Yeah, it was just a stupid little story. Like, what was the point of that? And it was creepy how Bobby Lashley was smiling anyway. My beautiful sisters.
I feel like they wanted to take that somewhere else, and it just kind of died off. The pose was just cringe as hell.
Yep.
The pose, there was no need for that. Like, that was... I still don't understand that. And, like, even now, like, when I see him come out on that podium, I still get flashbacks of the damn pose. Because it was... like, what was the point? For what?
Yeah, I don't understand it either. No, it didn't make any sense to me, but that's Vince McMahon's booking for you.
Yeah. I don't know that was the worst, though. Gobbledygooker was not great.
Listen, we can sit here all day and go through Vince McMahon terrible storylines. You want to go more recent, I'll go the whole FTR versus the Usos shaving each other's back in the shower and stuff.
Dude. Yo, when he doesn't like you, he will come up with some shit that makes you look dumb as hell, dude. Brother.
Vince McMahon's worst hits, pretty much.
Bro, we should definitely come out with like a worst hits storylines edition.
Next week we're gonna do a worst hits compilation and go run through them.
Kai and Tai with Val Venus.
Oh, that could be a question.
Yeah,
we can throw that out there. What are Vince McMahon's worst booking decisions? Or not booking decisions, worst moments in storylines?
Yeah, I think that's it for questions, man. There is something, all right, and it's not a segment. I just want to point out that we did not forget, all right. We ain't forget about Shotzi and Bailey, okay? We never got a real storyline or a real payoff from it. We didn't forget. It's not being mentioned anywhere right now. We ain't forgot. I don't know about myself. He looking like he might have forgot.
Yeah, we didn't forget.
You forgot. Oh my God.
I forgot. To be fair, with Bailey's dump truck, every time I see it, I'm just hypnotized. You can't really blame me.
They might have had the whole match. They could have had a whole Iron Man match, 60 minute.
Yep.
I wouldn't even know
it. All that wagon she dragged. None of this stuff. It's gone. It's gone. I don't even know what y'all talking about right now.
Us doing commentary for that match. And then she hits her with a clothesline. Hope, what do you think, Cheeks?
Speech ruling.
Thinking Cheeks. For real. That's all I'm seeing is Cheeks.
Look at that dump truck. Oh, we're calling a match. Oh. Suplex. Dump truck.
So, bro, Monday Night Raw. Things happened. Not a lot of things happened, but some things happened.
Things definitely happened.
What
did happen?
What's the big, like, if you had to say, this is the big news coming out of Monday Night Raw, what is it? Put this on vibrate.
What?
I'm going to put this on vibrate.
Oh.
If you had to say, this is the big news that came out of Monday Night Raw, what would it be?
A banger match out of Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre. The crowd was hot for that one.
That's pretty legit.
I don't really feel like any big news came out.
No, not at all. I mean, I guess we got the new singles match between Cody and Cody and Damian Priest. That's happening.
No.
I got to say, Cody, this is the best that I've seen Damian Priest look since he's been on the main roster. It was last night when they beat down Cody.
100%. He's been doing good work lately, man. Like, I didn't believe in him as Money in the Bank to be the Money in the Bank guy when he won it, but he's proven me wrong. Like, I feel like he's doing main event level work.
I think he is definitely working towards main event level work.
He's getting there. He's not 100%
He's getting
there,
dude. It's something, and we kicked it out last night. There's something missing with Damian Priest, and I don't get it. He's the total package. He's got a great look. You know what I mean? Great look. His voice like resonates and booms in the environment. He can speak. He can say words like nobody's business. But I'm just not, you know what I mean? I'm not like drawn into the things that he says. I'm not intrigued by anything that he says. But the way that he talks or whatever, it leads me to believe that he's trying to project something that the words don't really, you know, fully punch through on, if that makes sense.
You think he's being scripted too much then?
I think that's what it is. I think they just script him too much. I think that he talks tough enough as a human being. He's a tough guy. You know what I mean? He's a tough guy, a tough dude.
I mean, he's a huge guy too. So
exactly. So just I feel like he's one of those folks that would benefit from just letting him, you know, kind of let him go a little bit. Just let him go.
Yeah, they definitely should test it out and see what happens. I don't feel like anybody should be too heavily scripted. If they prove that they can't be trusted with not being heavily scripted, then you script them, but give them a shot.
Right. What did you think of Cody's promo?
Cody's promo was all right. Same Cody's promo. He didn't cry this time. That's a plus.
Hey, you know, and he hasn't cried in a while since WrestleMania season.
I think he was listening to us, and we called him out on it. He's like, you know what? Let me switch it up,
bro. Somebody walks up to you and kicks you in the balls, right? It makes you lose your championship. Right? Because they kicked you in the balls, you lose a championship. Are you going to come out the next night and be like, so I have not forgotten that it was you that gave me a low blow last week?
Well, yes, I'm going to have a gentlemanly discussion because I'm a gentleman.
I'm not, dude.
I'm walking up. I'm pulling off my glove. Sir, I challenge you. That's what Cody Rhodes is doing.
Do they want me on the train or not? Do they want me on the train or not? Do they want me to be Team Cody or not? I can't get behind it, bro. I can't get behind it. That was the most polite request for an ass whooping that I've ever seen in my life, dude.
I don't know what is his presentation anyway.
He's talks super slow. Like he talks super slow. It's like he's never really fired up about anything. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like I don't believe his like if somebody kicked you in the balls, your reaction would not be. You know what I mean?
Complete rage, a bull in the china shop. I'm hurting everybody.
No, not this guy. He slow saunters down. His music is playing. You know what I mean? He's got time to shake hands and, you know, slap kids' faces or whatever it is that he does on the way out. And the poses with the whoa and all of that. Bro, I'm fucking somebody up. You're not going to just kick me in the balls on regular TV and like, we're good.
You know what? Maybe he was still swollen. You know, he sauntered down because he's said, took his time getting down. He's still swollen down there. You know, he wasn't ready to go.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I didn't really care for it. The beatdown was great. Inconsistencies. Why didn't Sammy come out?
I don't know. Is he still at odds with Jay about this? They seem like they made up last time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So why he was there because he had a match later on. So why wouldn't he come out to help those guys?
He was busy. He was distracted. You know. You think people just out here waiting? I mean, they got matches to prepare for. You saw that banger match he had with Drew.
Was a banger match.
You had to stay focused. You know, I can't be bothering with your bloodline, Judgment Day, all that stuff. Nah, I got a banger to take care of right now.
I don't know, brother. I feel like Sammy should have been out there, brother.
Probably should have.
Yeah. Huh. New Day Alpha Academy.
That was a good match.
That was ridiculously good.
Yeah. This is why I hate that the tag team titles are tied up with one feud with the Judgment Day and stuff. Separate those guys. Because you got other tag teams out here doing great work. You could have Imperium, DIY now. DIY?
Yeah, they're
DIY now. New Day, Ivar and Eric. You got Alpha Academy. You have a plethora of good tag teams that could be putting on banger matches that actually mean something. Instead, they're just putting on matches for no reason. Like, what are they fighting for right now?
Nothing.
Nothing.
The setup last week was Tozawa dances, and now we got to fight.
Yeah. Were they together backstage doing something?
Yeah, Tozawa's dancing, and then they fought. I think it was just like Chad Gable was like, "Hey, you know what? Next week we should challenge you." Okay, for what?
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. They have no reason to be fighting,
Bro, I don't think that I still don't think the tag team titles mean anything. You said you think that they should split up the not split up the Judgment Day, but split up the tag titles.
Yes.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
That way you could have New Day and Alpha Academy and the Viking Raiders all fighting for something.
Do you think that Raw needs a set and SmackDown needs a set, or there should be one set that bounces across brands?
One set that bounces across brands, because then what tag teams are on SmackDown? I can't even think of any.
You got the Street Profits. You got LWO. Various other people whose names shall not be mentioned immediately.
You got two.
The Fight Night, whatever Sheamus's group is, right? So Butch
have they even been on?
And Sundance. Yeah, they were on. They were on last week, facing off against Pretty Deadly.
Okay.
So we got some depth.
Okay.
But
maybe we should split them up.
I still don't know that it's enough that we should have separate tag titles.
No, because then you could just have them fight within the division.
Yeah, because what you don't want is a situation where like all four of your tag teams are tag team champions within a period of 2 years, and now like no one has anything to fight for.
Yeah. So just bouncing between brands.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
125 total.
Okay.
All right, I think I'm good.
Cool. I forgot where we were. I didn't drink any coffee today, so I'm like kind of flat.
Yeah. Are you? You seem pretty lively to me.
Seriously?
With this fucking beard shit, it's killing me.
Where were we? We were talking about New Day and Alpha Academy.
Yeah.
Did we finish that?
I don't remember.
We were talking about tag titles.
We basically went over how we don't understand what they're doing with how they should
book the tags.
Yeah, tag title. One title for each brand. I feel like we finished it.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you're bothering me.
But yeah, man, overall the match was of course a banger. I mean, anytime you get those four talent involved. Tozawa is now officially a member of the Alpha Academy?
What did he do to warrant that again?
Bro, it's that dance. I'm telling you. That dance just set everything off, man.
It is easy as hell to join the Alpha Academy. What did Maxine do? Didn't she do like an elbow drop or something?
Yeah.
It was something simple. Like, why?
And poor JD McDonough. This motherfucker's been auditioning since January.
Getting abused, and he can't
get in for nothing. He's trying to join the Alpha Academy.
You need to go apply to Alpha Academy.
Yeah, there you go. JD, they'll accept him in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It's terrible. For the NXT Women's Championship, Becky Lynch versus Indy Hartwell.
I felt like that was a pretty good match showcasing Indy Hartwell.
Very solid, man.
This is what they need to do to help NXT gain ratings.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not like Indy Hartwell has had a ton of matches. It's a great way to really kind of reintroduce her to the audience. I was here for it, man.
Oh yeah.
Future women's champ.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. At some point, they got Xia Li involved, which I was here for, man.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Xia Li.
We didn't forget about Xia Li.
Yeah. They don't really book her, but she's fit. She got the look. She could move in the ring. Like,
and
they should.
Those vignettes, those comic book style animated vignettes, I was here for. I loved them.
Yeah, I'm down. I am down.
Had the contract signing for the women's Fatal 5-Way at Crown Jewel.
It's all right. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. I mean, those things are always weird. I thought that it was weird that Paul Pierce was like going over the contract with the security guards ahead of time. What the security guards? What do they have to do with it?
They have nothing to do with this, unless he's going over strategy of how to stop them. And he forgot all the names, and he's looking at the names like, all right, Nia Jax, she's huge. You wanna we need 2 of y'all on her. And Zoe Stark, she's ripped, so we probably need 2 of you on her as well.
He was like holding it up with the. He was like, yeah, looks good, guys, looks good. Who cares what they think, bro? They're the security guards. You're the general manager of Monday Night Raw.
Nothing to do with this at all.
I thought that was hilarious. And then other Paul Pierce came into the shot, and we've got like the Paul versus Paul. Exactly, dude. I told you this was happening. Paul.
You had me forgetting this dude's name last week.
Which one?
Nick Aldis and stuff. Nick Aldis.
Who's that?
Adam Pierce.
Paul Pierce.
Adam. He is not the GOAT. He is not number 34. Was it 34?
What are you talking about?
Adam Pierce, the general manager. It's not Paul Pierce, the legendary Celtic.
No, his name is Adam Pierce.
Paul Pierce,
the guy that runs. Paul Pierce, the guy that runs Raw. Adam Pierce played for the Celtics for years. Bro, get your facts, okay, bro? Wikipedia, Google is free, okay, bro? Google is free.
That's what I'm saying.
Wiki that shit. Come on, man. Good. Bro, how are you gonna call Adam Pierce Paul Pierce, bro? That's terrible.
That's what I don't understand.
That's terrible, man. That's terrible. No, there's one Paul Pierce and one. Well, actually, now there's 2, and one runs Raw and one runs SmackDown. You know what I mean? Don't disrespect that man like that.
Life's hard.
I don't make it any easier.
You don't.
The people in my personal life will attest.
Well, shit.
This is not a character.
This is really me.
As I stroke this beard. As I stroke this beard. This is not a character.
But this contract's all right.
Oh, man.
It was all right. They beat up Nia Jax, and then she faced off with Raquel Gonzalez at the end, leading me to believe one of them might win.
Who, Nia or Raquel?
Yeah.
Do you have a preference?
Neither of them. Give me Zoe Stark.
What did Raquel do?
No, Raquel's all right. I don't. I feel like she doesn't have it. She's not quite.
Is she
there.
a Damian Priest?
Yes.
Where it's just
exactly.
like it's something for her. I'll tell you the thing that really like they booked me into like not believing in people, which was the whole tag team situation. She's like a 3-time tag team champion, each time with a different partner. You know what I mean? Like it's things like that. It doesn't work out. And they're very short reigns. I gotta read it, but I saw something that said that she thinks that the women's tag titles are cursed. And they are,
They 100% are.
100%.
Every time. Even just recently, Sonya Deville went out when she's holding the tag title.
Yes. Like, and even after Sonya, you got Piper Niven, and then she went down, and they had to, kind of be off screen for a minute.
Right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I'm like, dude.
Yeah, they need to get rid of these things,
bro. If you're in the women's division and they put you in a tag team to win the championships, run. You don't want it. Bad things are afoot.
Let's go throw them things in the ocean.
Just toss them. Who was that? Steve Austin that threw the Intercontinental Championship into the. Do it. Chuck those bad boys. Or was it The Rock? No. It was Steve Austin.
It was Stone Cold because he threw The Rock over and then he threw the championship after him.
And then The Rock did that same thing to him, and then Edge and Cena recreated it.
I don't remember Edge and Cena. But...
Yeah, I don't know. Might be wrong. Huh. All right, cool. What else? Johnny Gargano and Giovanni Vinci.
That was a I wouldn't say complete banger, but that was a really good match.
The wrestling on Raw has been like top tier.
Yeah, that's one thing you could depend on. In a 3-hour show, it's a little, but it's still banger match if you take it in clips.
I cannot remember who won this match.
I believe it was Gargano. I remember Gargano and Ciampa standing in the ring at the end, and Vinci was outside like he was disappointed or something. So I believe Gargano won.
Bro, are they breaking up Imperium?
No, they've been teasing it forever. Literally forever. Ever since Gunther won the Intercontinental Championship, they've been teasing it. So, no.
What is
They're
up
just
with-
doing this for no reason now.
So-
This is
so
the only
why-
way they know to book tag teams, apparently.
Exactly. Why are we
I
doing
thought-
this?
I thought Triple H would be better at this. Seeing that he's in one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
Bro, they teased that the minute that Gunther won the IC belt. They did the same thing with, well, they didn't really tease it. They just broke up their business as soon as Bobby won the world championship. They were like, forget this. We don't need this. And Bailey and yep, right on.
What'd you think of Logan Paul's promo?
I loved it, man. I want him and Dominic as a thing. I want that to be a thing in WWE.
Good. I'm for it. Just the heel heat. They still ain't letting Dominic talk.
No, but I think this was probably the best promo that I've heard from Logan Paul. And Dominic is like the perfect combination of, because we all know like people who grew up kind of pampered, but really want to be tough guys. And he plays that off so well. I don't know Dominic, like personal life, you know what I mean? I don't know anything about that, but he plays it off very well. He does a very good job of it. So, dude, I love that. I love just seeing the dynamic of these two like pampered individuals.
Yeah, I like it. I do like it. It definitely, interesting dynamic between the two of them, two like polar opposites, pretty much.
Now they're going to have Dominic and Ricochet. Do you think Ricochet takes that North American Championship?
I would love it. I would love it if he took the North American Championship. Didn't he have it before?
Yeah.
So it would mean something if he took it back down to NXT and, I don't know, lost it to Carmelo Hayes or Braun Breaker or Trick Williams. Someone important.
Yeah. I'd be here for it, man. The little things with Dominic. Last night, Rhea said something about, hey, let's get some jaw for that beautiful, for that face of yours. She was like, oh, you're so beautiful. He was like, oh, I know. it was such a small thing, but it was like, bro, that is good. That is great.
Like, he's working, bro. This dude is cooking right now.
I don't even know if people heard it, but it was really good, really good.
I didn't. I missed that actually because you said it.
Was it like
I saw when she was rubbing his face and all that stuff, but I missed that she said that he said that. So that's hilarious.
Natalya and Nikki Cross versus Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. Bro, the start-stop with Nikki Cross has been so serious, man. To the point where I don't know that I have all that much confidence in what they're doing with her right now.
I don't know what they're doing with her. And she is a wonderful personality to be champion.
Right.
She's just a fireball. I don't know if you ever seen her. The last time I seen her was at a live event when WWE's in Hershey. She was just wild, bro. She wrestled the at main event, and she had a match on Raw. And she was just a fireball both times.
Bro, her energy is crazy. The one time that I saw her live was actually at NXT TakeOver. So there was like a match before the TakeOver or whatever, and she was still very much into the Sanity gimmick. She had that shit down pat. I don't know why they did what they did with Sanity when they first separated them and left her on NXT and left them and put them on SmackDown. But dude, they dropped the ball like crazy with that squad when they came up.
Yeah.
I'd love to see them try it again. I know that people are all over the place now, but I would love to see that group get another shot.
100%. Yeah, just her energy, the way she full sprint out to the ring and still had a match.
Yes.
And wasn't winded. That's incredible athleticism.
I don't know. Do you remember the TakeOver where she fought Shayna Baszler? And right, because, Shayna's tapping everybody out with that Karafuda clutch. With Nikki Cross, she like puts her in a Karafuda clutch, gets it locked in. And Nikki just passes out with her eyes open, never taps, just passes out with her eyes open, looking into the camera. Great shit, man. I'm telling you, dude. I love Nikki Cross.
Yep, give her a championship.
So what did you think about what they did with her last night? Where she's just staring into the camera.
It was all right. It was okay because these women tag team championships aren't treated too well, but it was there.
Do you think it'll turn into anything?
No. They don't treat these women tag team championships good anyway. And she's teaming with Natalya.
Well, is she? Because she walked out of the thing with Natalya. I think this whole thing might have just been set up to build her individually. Maybe that's the reason for this entire match, was just to build up Nikki Cross to this point where, she walks away from Natalya and she stares into the camera and leaves us with questions.
Yeah.
But I don't know that it's going to be anything. I feel like next week, because she was at one point, like she was just stalking people. You know what I mean? And they don't have that anymore. They just dropped the ball on that. And I don't know. I'm hoping that it turns into something.
Well, how much of this is she's supposed to be getting her doctorate degree? How much of it
I didn't
is
realize that.
her school obligations? Maybe they're hesitant on doing anything
Dude,
with her because
I
of
can't
that.
blame WWE now. Bro, I wanted to be mad at them. I can't even be angry at them anymore.
I'm just trying to find an excuse for that. I mean, they could absolutely. How many days a week is she in school? She could still be in school and on the road, apparently. So that's just an excuse I found.
Her and Xavier Woods, just a ton of respect for the both of them, like for going off and doing this stuff. Being able to get their doctorate in the middle of a prominent, flourishing WWE career, even if she's not used every night. I'm sure she's used on live events.
A lot of people have it hard enough just being on the road, being a wrestler. I can imagine studying on top of that and passing classes.
And not just a degree, a doctorate, bro.
Yeah.
A doctorate. You got to write.
A solid 8 years doing that.
That's right, man. You really got to stroke your beard to that one. So, Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. Banger.
Yep. We touched on that. It was a banger. It's a fun match between them.
I kicked it out last night, and I'm going to ask you, do you prefer Bloodline Sami Zayn or current Sami Zayn?
I'm going to say current, because Bloodline Sami Zayn was more comedic, and his whole thing was just trying to break the Usos, make them laugh on TV.
And what's his whole thing now?
He's kind of vicious right now. Ever since KO left, he's. I mean, it's only been a couple of weeks, but so far he's on a little bit of a vicious streak.
Huh. I don't see it, man. I think he's been stripped of his personality, dude. I think because everything that he was with the Bloodline, he was that stuff beforehand. Like he was that guy before joining the Bloodline. It's just that he was that guy in the Bloodline. But after he left the Bloodline, nothing. Nothing by way of personality. His whole thing has been to, I want to get Jay on point so that way he can face the Bloodline, or hey, I want to back Cody, or you know what I mean, or I just want to prove that I'm a good. It's not been like I don't see the Sami show anymore, and I like Sami Zayn, and I want to see the Sami show.
I feel like this. You get out of that Bloodline feud, they just don't care anymore. Like all the focus is on the Bloodline.
You're right, and I mean, he's got to, he shaved his beard, so now mine is just slightly longer than his. But I mean, there's so much they could be doing with Sami Zayn. You know what I mean? There's a lot they could be doing with him. I don't know, brother. I don't know.
Yeah, there is a lot they could be doing with him. I agree with you there.
Yeah, it's all of the different beard oil. Like a lot of people don't know, man. Beard oil will get your stuff right. You see what I'm saying? Beard oil. You don't know. Yep. You could try some.
I ain't got nothing going on.
Listen, you know what I mean? You start where you at. You know what I mean? Start where you at.
Doesn't get much more than this. This is about the peak right here.
Just because mine wasn't, I couldn't grow, like all of this, I could not grow this at one point. At one point, I could not grow all of this in. I had to start, between the beard oil and like the hair supplements and all of that stuff, you know what I mean? Haroids, all of that stuff, I had to, that's how, and bro, you see it. The proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The
Was that always under the mask, or did this just pop up?
You can go back and watch old videos. That's why I never really adjust the mask on screen, because I don't want, you know what I mean. And then it's like, it's a different color. You know what I mean? People, Sir Blackston. You know what I mean? No. I don't like, But yeah, no, it's always been there. It is. Yeah. I've had this. My beard has been this length since high school.
Same color too?
Yeah. I stress easily. Jay Uso and Damian Priest, man. So I'm excited that Damian Priest is going to get this opportunity against Cody. I think it'll be a great chance for me to see him in a different light. And I'm curious. I want to see these promos leading up to it, even though it's like in 2 weeks, or like a week and a half. Actually, next week we got our predictions. Oh. So we only get one episode of Raw where they're going to be able to go back and forth. But I do want to hear it, because I heard something in Damian Priest last night that I hadn't heard in a while. And, I told you, he got a bigger response last night than I've ever heard from him, for anything he'd ever done on the main roster. So I am excited about that match. But last night, Jey Uso and Damian Priest was a banger.
I agree. Yeah, it was. Give him that spotlight a little bit. Let him show off why they chose him as the Money in the Bank winner. So I feel like Cody does one thing great, and that's bringing out the best of people. This was his whole thing in AEW with those TNT championship matches.
Yeah.
He made people look good. Not that they're already skilled, but he made them look so much better because of the banger matches he had with them. So if anybody could bring out the best in Damian Priest, it'll be Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. He does. That is definitely one of his skills. And I think it's going to be a great match. Again, no, I'm just really excited about Damian Priest. Who do you think wins that match? Oh, no, we can't do that. We got to wait till next week because I don't want you to spoil your predictions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's going to be a draw. The match is going to be a draw.
The match is going to be a draw between those two.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Code Lander. I think that's it. Do you have anything else, sir? Masked Hope. Or because, you got your name trademarked, all right? And I don't want to get in no trouble in the future. Yeah, how would you feel about changing your name to Disguised Optimism?
That's going to be a no for me, dog.
I mean, it's just like Masked Hope, but different.
Disguised Optimism. That's probably what someone who's trying to knock off my name is going to use. There's going to be a TikTok page called Disguised Optimism. It just says the same thing I say.
Oh man. PWI is reporting that everything.
Oh. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Let me get those cease and desist ready.
Yeah. Disguised Optimism. Huh. Yeah, man.
Now you're gonna be Disguised Optimism.
No, dude. I don't do disguises at all. Okay, what you see is what you get. You know what I mean? Real deal over here. 100% natural. 100% natural. Grapeseed oil. That's what you use. Grapeseed oil.
You keep changing what you use.
Listen, because it's no one answer. You know what I mean? But grapeseed oil and drink a lot of water, bro. I'm telling you. Luster's pink oil moisturizer also, okay?
Yeah, that seems complicated for some beard.
Well, I mean, either you want the thing or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want the beard or you don't.
Fair.
You know? Put a do-rag on it at night.
A do-rag on your beard?
Yeah, man. The beard wave's going. Come on.
I'm going to have to try it out.
Yeah. You got anything else? Anything else you need done?
One thing I always got, and that's to speak for the fans a little bit. If you're listening to us on Spotify, go ahead and drop us a 5-star. It'll help Spotify push us, help us get out there a little bit, help us get some love and appreciation. We need that. We need to stroke our egos like this man is stroking his beard.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I just got it. It's maintenance, a lot of maintenance.
And also, if you watch it on YouTube, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Stop with the fact. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Keep this train rolling. Keep this podcast alive.
That's right. And if they want to follow you.
Follow me?
Yeah. I mean, because I would want to. I wouldn't want to, get my news from some guy like the Disguised Optimism who's definitely going to create a page. I want to be sure that I'm following you, official you.
The real me. The real page.
At the real.
At the real Mask. No, at Mask Hope. You can follow me on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. YouTube's about to be at 3,000.
Bro.
Facebook's about to be at 2,000.
The cook.
That's what I'm saying. This is growing pretty quickly. And I actually got I don't know what it is, an achievement from Facebook. I forgot the exact wording, but one of the hottest new creators or something like that.
Like a rising star?
Yeah, like a rising star. I'm the rising star for the week, apparently.
The rising star, the Masked Hope.
Yeah.
More people need to know about this.
I'll send you the screenshots, and maybe you could throw it up on screen.
Bro, exactly.
In the video.
Bro, I feel like you should have like a daytime Emmy or something like that.
So it's coming. It's coming for us. We got this.
It is. Look. Okay. If you would like to follow me, you can. I'm at Sir Blackston. Sir Blackston. Or at RIR Podcast for the podcast. but don't feel obligated. Okay? I mean, if you want to, I mean, you can. You know what I mean? Like a lot of, some people do, but not everybody does. And a lot of people decide, they get in there and they decide, hey, you know what? This ain't for me. And that's fine. But should you choose to follow me, I am at Sir Blackston. Sir, what should I do? Hope. I need some hope, all right? I need some, not masked. I need some obvious hope. I need some serious optimism here. What should I do?
Just keep pushing, man. You got to believe that the followers, even though you're being de-followed from TikTok is taking these subscribers from you, these followers from you. You got to push forward, man. You got to have some hope.
You know
some
what?
Unmasked hope.
You know what I think? You know what I really think I need to do?
What's that?
I think I need to take my vitamins, say my prayers.
Breaking news, the Mass Hope just quit the podcast. The Mass Hope got sick of this shit.
No, but you go ahead and follow me at Sir Blackston. Follow the podcast at RIR Podcast. We appreciate you guys, like we really do. The show would not be what it is without like the interactions from you guys, the questions and all that stuff. We really do appreciate it. So
most definitely.
Always here to interact. We want to set something up. Hope, I got to talk to you about some stuff off the air, by the way. I have an idea. I have an idea that we can get some of these fans' voices on the show a little bit easier. But as far as that other stuff, we out. Peace.
Peace.
Thanks for checking out Raw Impact Radio. Follow us on social media at Raw Impact Radio. Available wherever you listen to podcasts.